Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Victoria, and today I'm going to be guiding you through a yoga practice for splits. We're going to be doing lots of hip openers, lots of hamstring stretching. Let's get started in a comfortable seated position at the top of your mat, sitting up tall, closing your eyes, and just starting by taking a few deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. One more time, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Return back to your regular pace of breath. Let your head rest down. Slowly open up your eyes with a few gentle blinks, and we're gonna get started right away. So you're gonna bend your left knee in, extend your right leg out towards the right side. Flex your right toes up, and then fold over. So walk your hands forwards, go where you can. Soften your shoulders down your back, breathing into the stretch. Slowly walk yourself up. Then you're going to sit up tall. Place your right hand onto the inside or outside of your right leg. Begin to open up your chest and then reach that left arm up and over towards the right side. Side bend. Slowly come up to center. You're gonna lean into that left side, bend your right knee back. So I'm gonna do this slowly so you can really see. And then you're going to extend that front leg, that left leg forwards. Flex your left toes up to the sky. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Go where you can. You're gonna start to feel a stretch at that left hip, maybe the back of your left leg, breathing into it, in and out through your nose. Maybe walking the hands a little further forwards. If you feel you can go a little deeper, take a couple more breaths. Slowly begin to walk yourself up. We're going to lean into that left side, slide that right leg forwards, and then bend your right knee in, extend your left leg out. Here's my dog Marley, who just wanted to come say hi. Flex your left toes up and then begin to walk your hands forwards, moving into that forward fold. Go where you can and breathe into it. slowly walk yourself up, take your time. Let's place the left hand onto the inside or outside of that left leg. Begin to open up your chest and then reach that right arm up and over towards the left side. Taking a big side bend, keep the toes flexed up, breathing into the body. Good. Now slowly release. You're gonna lean into your right side, bend your left knee back. Extend the right leg forwards, flex the right toes up, framing the leg with the hands, lengthen the spine, and then fold over your right leg. Going into your forward fold, getting into that right hip, the left inner thigh, the back of that right leg, the hamstring. Breathe into it deeply and slowly. Notice how this side feels. Maybe walking the hands a little further forwards if you find more space in the body. And then slowly lift up, come back to center, lean back into that right side, swing that left leg forwards, and then we're gonna widen the legs. We're gonna come into a seated wide-legged forward fold. So flex your feet up to the sky, walk the hands in front of the thighs. You can stay upright if this is enough of a stretch for you, but if you can go deeper, then walk the hands forwards. Soften your shoulders down your back, breathe into it. Make sure you're really engaging those legs, flexing the feet. Slowly begin to walk yourself up. Using the help of your hands, you're going to bend your knees, walk your feet onto the outside edges of your mat. We're going to do some windshield wipers, so just letting the knees fall from side to side, getting into the hips. Good. When you're ready, we'll set the legs off to the side and come up onto your hands and knees in a tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width apart, and just start to sway the hips from side to side. Then from here, we're gonna make circles with our hips. So I'm gonna demonstrate. So you wanna let the hips come towards the left, forwards, right, and back. So you're gonna do 5 circles going towards the left, and then 5 circles going towards the right. So we're really just warming up the hips a little bit more here. I absolutely love this movement. Like if you take anything from this, it would be these hip circles. They feel so good. Then when you're all done, you can curl your toes under, lift your knees, come into downward dog, sending your hips up and back. You can just bend one knee at a time, warming up the backs of your legs. You can sway the hips from side to side. Inhale, let's lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Push into your hands, send the hips up and back. Maybe getting the left heel a little closer down to the mat. Hold, breathe, point those toes up. And then lower your right foot down, other side. Inhale, let's lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Push into your hands, keep sending the hips back. Good, maybe that right heel comes a little closer down, shoulders square. And then slowly lower your left foot down, lower your knees down, and we're gonna come into frog pose. So widen your knees onto the outside edges of your mat and then beyond the outside edges of the mat. So you wanna slide the knees out. I'd recommend wearing like leggings or like putting pillows or blankets under your legs to slide the knees out, because if you're wearing shorts, they might not slide. And then you can either stay up on your hands, but for more intensity, you can lower down onto your forearms. Really stretching out the hips here. Breathe into it. Slowly come up onto your hands. Take a moment here. Inhale. And then slowly slide the knees back in. You can do one at a time. You can sway the hips from side to side gently, just releasing the hips. And then when you're ready, curl your toes under and lift back up into downward dog. Send your hips back. Look towards your hands, bend your knees, step or hop forwards. Inhale, let's reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands come into prayer and onto your waist right away. Let's step one foot back, doesn't matter which one. Then you're gonna open up your stance into a goddess lunge. So you want your feet to face outwards, bend your knees, stacking your knees over your ankles. You can place your hands onto your thighs and just sway from side to side here. You can dip one shoulder forwards at a time if that feels good on the upper back. Now I know this pose can be a little intense, so if you're finding this to be like really hard, then you can just extend the legs out and then bend them instead of holding still. Just do whatever you need to do. Then begin to extend the legs out straight and turn your heels in line with your toes. You want a nice wide stance. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, fold over the legs. You can place your hands down under your shoulders. You can also use a block here. I'm going to show you in a second. So you can use a block if you need some more height. You can use anything with height. And then just lengthen your spine as you fold over your legs. Breathe into the backs of the legs. Lifting the hips up, lengthening your spine. Go where you can. So the next one we're gonna do is a little bit more intense. So if it's not accessible for your body, just stay here in your fold. If you are gonna do it, we're gonna come into a side lunge. So you're gonna turn the right toes out. Begin to bend your right knee. That knee can go past the ankle. Then you're gonna extend the left leg straight and flex the left toes up to the sky. Go where you can. I have a lot of flexibility here, which is why I'm able to go deep. And then you're just gonna change sides. So bend the left knee, point, or not point, but flex the right toes up. Go where you can. You don't have to sink down as deep as me. Good, you might not need that block as well. And then just change sides. So I'll give you guys a few moments here, flowing from side to side, really stretching out the hips, the inner thighs. This is an amazing stretch for your middle splits. I've been practicing for many years, so that's why I'm able to go this deep. But it definitely takes practice, it takes time, it takes consistency. So just be patient with yourself, be patient with your body. It'll happen with time. We're gonna come back into that wide-legged fold position. You can place your hands onto a block, hold here for another breath or two. And then we're slowly gonna heel toe the feet together. Inhale, let's reach the arms all the way up, come up to standing. And exhale, hands come into prayer in heart center. Let's bring our hands onto our waist, step your feet towards the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up, open up. Exhale, let's fold all the way over the legs, bend the knees, step or hop back into your downward dog. Good. Let's lower our knees down, send your legs off to the side, and then we're gonna come to lay on our backs. From here, we have two optional variations. So first one is happy baby. You can catch onto the calves, ankles, or feet, pull the knees down. If you have a bit more flexibility, you're gonna come into supine middle splits. So you can catch onto the calves, ankles, or feet. In this one, you're extending the legs out straight. So I'm just showing the two options again. Pulling your feet down. Again, this happens with consistency, time. Even if your legs are like in a V shape, you're still doing it. So just go where you can and breathe. You can also do this without your hands, so placing the hands onto the belly or out to the side and just letting gravity pull the legs down. Inhale, lift your legs up slowly, bring your knees into your chest, hug your knees with your arms, lift your head and shoulders, take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and then come into your final pose for Shavasana. So just let your legs fall down in front of you, soften your shoulders out from under your back, close your eyes, unclench your jaw, release the space from in between your eyebrows. Just giving yourself this well-deserved time to rest your body and mind, focusing on your breath, the rise and fall of your belly as you inhale and exhale. Take one more deep breath. And then you're gonna bend your knees, soles the feet down. Left arm reaches back, right hand onto your belly. Come to lay on your left side in a fetal position. Thank your body for all it's able to do for you. Come up into a seated position at the top of your mat with your eyes closed, hands come into prayer. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and trusting me with your practice. Namaste. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye guys!